Police officers are entrusted with authority and responsibility. But what happens when they're caught crossing the line? In this video, we're going to take a look at those moments when police officers were exposed and owned for their actions. The first case in today's video is astonishing, to say the least. It gives us a fair idea of how rules apply to everyone, no matter their title or position. A police officer pulls over a car, and when he sees the driver, he's left surprised.
Hello? Guess who I just pulled over?
Who?
Yarborough.
Who?
Yarborough.
Really?
Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped-up Dodge Charger.
The driver was none other than the chief deputy himself, who was driving a souped-up Dodge Charger.
Belongs to the sheriff's office.
And get this, folks. This car isn't just any regular car. It belongs to the sheriff's office.
I just clocked this at 96 in a 35.
He just clocked it going a shocking 96 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. That's nearly 3 times the speed limit. Unbelievable, right? A chief deputy speeding like that?
Really?
The officer is clearly shocked, whereas the chief deputy looks really embarrassed.
Sir, here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. And if you would sign right here, it's got a court date, time it's a must appear.
Yes, sir.
The chief deputy was quick to hand over his ID and other documents, and the officer on duty handed over the documents, along with a citation that has a court date which is a must appear. He took the ticket without a word. No excuses, no pulling rank, just like a regular citizen.
Please slow down and have a safe day.
And of course, he was told to slow down. It's honestly surprising to see someone in such a high position get owned like this. But hey, the law is the law, no matter who you are. Now let me take you to another moment of pure irony. Ever had a citizen stand their ground against a cop who's just not getting it? Well, that's exactly what happened when this man calmly and confidently stood up for his rights.
Is there a reason to just walking around recording? People have just been called.
So the police officer approaches a guy, saying his behavior was suspicious, walking around, recording people.
Weird.
It's journalism protected under the First Amendment, so sorry about that.
All right, but hold on.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what?
The guy politely told her that he works in journalism, which is totally protected under the First Amendment.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what?
So I'm further investigating why you're walking
What
around.
crime? You have to articulate a crime before you can
Okay,
detain
but I
me.
can also detain
Supervisor, you can't detain just anyone. You have to articulate a crime.
anybody. So if law enforcement requests your identification, right? You are obligated to give that to law enforcement.
Not
You
unless
have
you
to
can
walk.
articulate a crime.
So I can articulate that this
Walking
is
around
suspicious
is not
behavior.
suspicious. Isn't a crime.
She tells him she has to further investigate, but there's no crime to investigate. We could also see the frustration building on the officer's face as she realized the man wasn't backing down.
Hello, sir. You live around here?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. You have a nice day then, okay?
Thank you. Am I free to go?
Yeah, you've been free to go this whole time.
She told me I've been detained.
Thankfully, another officer arrived right on time and told him that he was free to go and wouldn't be detained.
I'm trying to identify you.
That's not my problem. I don't have to further your investigation for you. That's your job. You can't walk up to a citizen not committing a crime and demand ID. That's not how this works.
So you know the law more than
I do. Hard to believe a citizen out here would actually have a degree and know what they're talking about, huh? I'm not detained. I'm on the sidewalk. It's where I've been the whole time before I was harassed.
More than welcome to stay there.
You've been proven wrong by your own coworker here.
The female cop was still not backing down, and it was clear she was getting frustrated. It's reassuring to see that the man, armed with his knowledge of constitutional rights, was able to handle the situation so well. This also serves as a reminder that even those in positions of power can be wrong sometimes, whether it's a lesson in knowing your rights or a powerful reminder that no one is above the law. The next case is a jaw-dropper, where a father in law enforcement completely oversteps his authority.
You can get out. You're going to jail. Get out. Have a seat in my car. We'll make shit up as we go.
In this shocking dash cam footage from Lorain, Ohio, Patrolman John Kovach Jr. pulls over his daughter's boyfriend, Makai Coleman. But here's the twist. There was no real reason for the stop.
Any guns, knives, weed on you? What's that?
Obviously.
Go ahead and get smart before I can do something to you, even more.
121 and 124.
I think I'm playing with you. Have a seat.
25 Overland.
34 Ashland. I tell you get out of the car? Did I tell you to get out of the car?
on a road that flows 12. Sales advising a white female in a blue Jeep, find them with a gun. She's in a Ford Focus, mile.
Kovac clearly had personal motives. He intentionally detained Mackay, despite there being no valid cause. The dashcam footage captures him making the decision to arrest Mackay, all while his daughter remains in the car.
I didn't even see you. Get out of the car. Get in my car. Go ahead, you guys are good. Ma'am, they could go with you. Get in my car. Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Get in my car.
You can't. You can't take me. I am 18.
Goodbye.
You can't take her in. She's an adult.
Goodbye.
Hey, you can get back in the car. You're in the
No, you're not. Get in my car.
Why are you taking me?
Get in my car.
Why are you taking me?
The situation quickly escalates when Kovac forcibly puts his daughter in the back of his squad car, even though she was an adult and legally had the right to choose her companion.
You have to give me a reason. By law, why are you pushing me? Why are you fucking pushing me? Why are you doing this? Turn on your camera, Mackay! Turn it on!
Get in my car.
You can't arrest me for no reason! You can't! You can't!
Caitlin! Knock it off!
You don't want me! I know! Why you can't do this! You can't do this! You can't! You can't take me for no reason!
Yeah, she did nothing.
I'm an
Why are you putting her in the
adult!
car?
Get in the car.
Why are you putting her in the car?
She was suicidal yesterday.
She was
I was not!
She was in the
You weren't even with me yesterday!
Just like, well,
yesterday.
Friday. Get in the car.
Friday, I was not!
Get in the car.
I have video proof she's with me all day yesterday.
Get in the car.
We're not harboring fugitives. She's an adult. She has no reason. She has no reason to be with anymore. She's drunk. She can do
Get
whatever
in the
she
car.
wants. She can do whatever.
I'm not! I was going home to her mother's and you're ruining it!
Caitlin, just sit down.
I can't! You
Yeah.
gotta come down!
And I hope you know we're already taking you to court.
That's fine.
You're going to court already. I know you're about to lose your job. I heard you're suicidal already.
She's going to the hospital.
She's going for what?
Don't get me!
For what? Tell me why she's going to the hospital. Because you think, because what?
She's going to the hospital because she said she was going to kill herself Friday.
No, I didn't!
Where
I
is
did
it? You got a text
not!
message, anything?
I did not!
Yes.
What?
It's hard to believe what happens next. Kovac's concern for his daughter's mental state was just an excuse to impose his will. Making up statements about her mental health? That's pretty dark, even for a cop.
You have anything?
I did not! You were with me Friday! You weren't even with me!
You're going to go to the hospital, all right?
No, I'm fucking not! I never said this!
You told me Friday.
I never did! What do you mean? I wasn't even with you! I wouldn't let me out of the car!
The situation spiraled when Kovac, emotionally charged, put his daughter in the back of his cruiser and drove off. Turns out, he did this because he disapproved of the relationship, as he thought Mackay wasn't a good person. Wondering what happened next? Kovac got fired after an internal investigation. After 26 years on the job, he lost everything because he violated multiple department policies. It's crazy how one bad decision can cost you so much. He lost both his daughter and his job in just 5 minutes. Kovac's decision to detain his daughter and her boyfriend shows that personal feelings shouldn't affect your job. This situation reminds us that even police officers need to stay neutral. Kovac's mistake proves that letting emotions take over can be dangerous. These examples show that justice truly works best when it applies to everyone equally. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always remember, the truth has a way of coming out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.